So ito siya. Nakikita nyo ba?
Yan, sir. Yan.
Nakikita nyo?
Yes, sir.
Ayan.
Yes, sir.
Ayan. So, based sa flowchart ng selection structure, no? So, sa decision, meron tayong, alternatives and without alternatives.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am following, sir.
So, we have here a simple flowchart to show our, tawag nito, the gross, parang ito yung activity na ginawa ko dun sa ito nga yun. Okay. So we have here inputs, okay. We have here the employee name, hours work, or rate. So GUI-based algorithm naman to, pero we can do it procedurally. Okay. So the question here is our if condition here, or our condition in the if here is our hours work greater than hours in week. Okay. So meron tayong tinatawag dito na 40 hours per week. Tama ba? Nakikita nyo?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So in here, okay, just in case we have our hours work greater than hours in week, meaning we will execute these specific codes or these specific statements na meron tayo, which is there's an overtime rate computation. So kung hindi naman, so kung yung hours work mo naman ay equal lang or 40 hours lang, pupunta tayo din sa another alternative, which is ito siya. Okay? So that is how the decision control structure work. Okay? It will determine which specific program segment you want to execute doon sa entire program code mo or doon sa code mo. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So it will now disrupt the flow of your program. Kaya siya tinawag na control structures. Okay?
So meaning to say, sir, yung nasa diagram na nandyan sa taas, sir, yun yung ilalagay natin sa sa programming sa natin sa
This is our flow chart.
Kanang program.
So we will translate this into program. Okay? This is not the program. This is just the structure or how we view the program will work. Okay?
Okay, sir.
To illustrate our if-else statements or decision control structure.
Okay.
Okay. So actually, this is already the one that I'm highlighting. Okay. Konti lang idadagdag nyo dito. This is actually a pseudocode. Konti na lang yung idadagdag nyo dito. Yun na yung mismong program niya. Yung nasa taas na to. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So you know how to declare variables na. You know how to declare identifiers. So you can already start doing this. Okay? In your simulator.
Okay,
So
sir.
you just have to already assign values for your hours work, the rate, okay, so that it will no longer ask for your inputs later on. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So there's a detailed explanation of these portions naman ng pseudocode. Okay. So ito siya. There's another. Okay. So medyo complicated ng konti. Pero yun pa rin siya. Okay. So ito naman, right after we compute or right after we go to another tawag nito, another with the if state structure, meron tayong another if. Okay. So ang condition naman natin dito ay kung yung dental plan participant is equal to Y. So kung hindi, exit na siya. Output employee name and then the gross pay. So kung yes naman, or nasatisfy niya yung condition, yung gross pay niya is equal to gross pay minus dental premium. Ganun siya.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So there's already, again, a pseudocode here. Okay. So kung mapapansin nyo, dalawang if natin, we have if and another if here. Okay. This is one, an if with an else. Okay. This one, an if without an else. So that is how it works. That's how it works. So let me show you the samples, sample programs. So this is an actual, what I call this? This is an actual program, a demo. Okay.
Yes.
So sino yung ano? Naka-annotate ba ako? Hindi naman. Mouse. Okay. Ayan. So we have here the if then statement. Okay. And we have here the if then else statement. Then meron din tayong select case statement. Okay. So dito, okay, we name our module if decisions. Okay. And of course, there should be a main method. So we declare a variable a with a type of integer with an initial value of 10. Okay. So we have an if here. We want to test whether the value of a is less than 20. Okay. And then if the value of a is less than 20, then we are going to execute this line of code. Okay. Otherwise, we'll exit sa if and then we just print the value of a. Naintindihan ba?
Ulit nga, sir. Ulit, sir.
Here, we declare a variable which is a with an initial value of 10. Okay. And then in our if, we would like to test whether the value of a is less than 20. If the value of a is less than 20, then meaning it's true, then we will execute this line of code. Okay. And then we don't have any else here. Okay, meaning we will exit in our if statement right after executing this specific code. Okay, and in that case, we are going to display in our screen the value of a is the value of A. Naintindihan?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So what do you think will be the result? Is A less than 20? Will the statement inside our if will be executed or not? What do you think? What do you think? Will it execute console.writeLine? A is less than 20 or not?
Not, sir.
Really?
Yes.
Will this condition give you a false value or a true value? Is A less than 20? What's the value of A? What's the value of A? Anyone? Anyone? What's the value of A? Di ba 10? Tama? The initial value of A is 10. Tama? Hindi.
Tama, sir.
So, ang 10 ba ay less than 20? Sino yun? Is 10 less than 20? A is less than 20, meaning the result of our Boolean expression in the if is true. Therefore, it will execute this statement. So right after that, it will print this statement, which is already outside our if statement. So in that case, when we execute this program, okay, we will get this output. Okay, A is less than 20. The value of A is 10. What if we'll put here 20? What if we assign a value of the A to 20? Will it execute the statement inside the if or not? Anyone? Bakit wala kayong video? Yeah, the one with the red jacket. What do you think? Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. So if we are going to test our condition now, given the value of A is 20, is A is 20 or A is less than 20, which is 20 less than 20. Hindi, di ba? So false na siya, meaning it will no longer execute the statement inside the if, and then it will already exit sa ating if, and then just prints this one. So in this case, our value or our output will be just the value of A is 20. All right? So that's how it works. This one naman, it has an else statement. So once our if condition will return a false value, then it will execute this line of code. Okay? Have questions? Have questions? Have questions? The one with the red jacket? May tanong? Unmute your mic para marinig kita. Alam ko, may ngiti ka lang. Sabi ko, unmute your mic para marinig kita. Ayaw mag-unmute. O, naintindihan ba? Kasi hindi na kayo nagsasalita. Ibig sabihin, naintindihan nyo na.
Sir, wait lang.
O, wait lang. Ano yun?
Sir, dito sa ano yun?
Saan?
Sa if else po.
Ano dun?
Yung example po dito, paki-explain nga po yung assume you need to issue a 10% discount to any customer
Ay, dun sa...
whose age is 65 or greater.
Saan dito?
Yes, sir. Yung kwan, sir, yung
Where?
dun sa page 7, sir.
Page 7.
Yan, sir, yan.
Assume you need to issue a 10% discount to any customer whose age is 65 or greater, and charge full price to other customers. You can use greater than or equal to symbol to write the logic as follows. Ito yun. Meaning, we will use our relational operators, okay, which is greater than or equal to. Tama ba? Because it
Yes,
says
sir.
here 65 or greater, meaning 65, the customer age 65, greater than 65.
Or higher.
Yes. So meaning greater than or equal to 65. Okay?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
So in this case, you will only give a customer a discount kapag ang age niya ay 65 or
Pataas.
greater. Yes. Kaya ang ginamit nating operator ay greater than or equal to. So remember your relational operators, di ba meron tayong mga relational operators?
Yes, sir. Meron yung isa sa iyang module, sir.
Yes. So ito yon. Okay? Meaning 65 and above. So, sir, pwede ba natin gawing greater than 64? What do you think?
Hindi na, sir.
What do you think? It can be.
I think, it can be, sir.
It can be.
Okay.
It can be greater than 64. Why? Because greater than 64 is 65, 66, 67, and beyond. Tama ba?
1, sir.
Yes. But,
Yes, sir.
of
Yes, sir.
course, if we want to follow strictly yung ating given condition dito, 65 or greater, we have an operator naman which is greater than or equal to, so we will use that. But, okay,
65.
we
Yes,
can,
sir.
kung medyo ano naman yung programmer, pwede naman nang gamitin yun. It's still correct.
Sige, sir.
Okay? It's still correct. Okay? It will still give the same result. Get?
Yes, sir. Get,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Thank you,
So
sir.
that's how that is how it works. So you just have to, what do you call this? Remember your relational operators. So there are case
Okay, sir.
also that you are to use and combine logical operators, yung ating and, or not. Okay? So
Okay, sir.
kung meron tayong mga compound, what do you call this? Compound conditions. So merong dalawa in one line, we can use the logical operators.
Okay.
Yes. And it happened in real life. Sa totoong programming, dun sa totoong paggawa ng mga systems and softwares, we use those operators. So you just need to be knowledgeable on how it evaluates yung ating expression. Okay?
Thank you,
So in
sir.
that case, it still gives you a Boolean result, which is either true or false. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Yun yun.
Okay.
Oh, what else? So it is important in programming one that you build or strengthen your logical thinking skills. Because when you upgrade or use programming languages later on, it will be easy for you to adopt it since you know how the structure will work. So when you do the actual programming, it will not be difficult because you know how it works. Naintindihan?
Yes, sir.
You,
Nako.
mm-mm.
May logic po.
Mm-mm.
Ayun.
Logic yon. So you need to strengthen that because when you try to use other programming language, it's still the same. Ang difference lang ay yung ating syntax. Okay? So how do you define those structures dun sa other programming language? So it's not important that you program na diretso. Ang importante ay maintindihan nyo yung flow or yung structure or yung logic nung ginagawa yung program. That's why it's important for us to determine or understand. Kaya nagsimula tayo sa flowchart, sa pseudocode, para mas maintindihan nyo yung logic. So that when you translate into a program, okay, into a working program, then it will easy for you to translate it because you know how it works. Naintindihan?
Sir, yes, sir.
Mm-mm. So ito pala yung if. So meron tayong condition. So kapag na-satisfy natin yung condition, i-execute nyo yung nandun sa inside na statements dun sa if. So kung hindi niya naman na-satisfy, mag-exit siya sa if kung wala siyang else. Ganon siya. Okay? So you just need to understand the logic of the program. Get?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Any questions? May questions pa? Dun sa select naman, no? Dun sa select case, if you have a definite, what to call this, um, items na pwedeng gamitin. Okay? So kung may mga options na kayo, okay? So you already know the options. And then, i-execute nyo lang yung nandun. Kapag nasatisfy yung option nyo, it can be multiple. Okay? So ito siya. So, unlike if na tawag nito, you have a condition. So dito, it can be an expression. It can either be an integer type, a character type, a string type, or a Boolean type. Naintindihan? So there's a definite value of a certain variable. A variable which can either be in type integer, Boolean, or string, okay? Which you have to check whether it satisfies our case values. Okay? So in this case, meron tayong, for example, dito, meron tayong house model. Okay? So kung nasatisfy niya yung house model value, yung value ng house model na in-input natin, it can either be case 1, 2, 3, or the default. Okay? So kung wala. So in this case 1, meaning we use an integer value. Kasi 1, 2, 3. Okay? So you can also define 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. Okay? So you can use the to operator. Okay ba? So, given a specific program, okay? So, in this example, select case, okay? In this case, we have type character to our variable, to our variable grade. So, what do you think will be what case will be selected here? We say the grade is B. What do you think is the case that we are going to select? Of course, this one. Tama ba? Because our grade is B. Tama ba?
Sir, pakiulit nga, medyo na putol-putol, sir.
Ay, choppy.
Yes, sir.
Ulit. What do you think will be the case that we are going to select here? Our variable grade, ang value niya is B. And we want to select grade. So in this case, we have case A, case B, and C. We have case D, case F, and case else. So what do you think will be the one? What do you think will be the case that will be selected here? base sa ating grade which has a value of B. Saan dyan? Hello? Ano na? Anong sagot? Of course, we will execute this one. Okay? Because our grade is B. Tama ba? And we have here B. So our output here is our screen will display well done. Okay? And your grade is B. So ito yung result niya. Get? Naintindihan? So sir, what if I write here ang grade niya is G? What do you think will be the one or what do you think will be the case that will be executed? Hello? Ano na? What do you think will be the case that will be executed? What will be our output? What do you think? Kung ang grade natin ay G or yung grade value is G, what do you think will be executed? Andito yung ating cases, case A, case B, C, case D, case F, and case else. What do you think? The one with the red jacket, baka gusto mo na magsalita. What do you think will be the one, what do you think will be the case na i-execute natin? So since wala, yung grade natin ay G, yung case A, yung first case natin is A. G ba siya? Hindi. Tama? Case natin is B or C. Hindi rin kasi G ang hinahanap natin. Case D, it will not. 2. F, it will not. 2. Meaning, wala dun sa case natin. So, it will execute the case else, which is an invalid grade. So, our output here will be invalid case and your grade is G. Naintindihan? Naintindihan? Naintindihan ba? So, kung papalitan ulit natin to ng F, ano sa tingin nyo yung i-display kapag ni-run natin to? Excellent ba? Well done ba? You pass? Better try next, try again, or invalid grade? Ano sa tingin nyo ang i-display?
Sir, dun po sa screen, ano po yung ano, saan po tayo, sa anong part po tayo? Kasi yung naka-project po ano to? Work state naman po of developer.
Ha?
Opo. Selling houses. Kung kunanamot, sir. So nga kami makasurot, sir.
Ay, apo. Nilakad din. Wait lang. Saan na ba?
Sige,
Ito.
sir.
O, ayan. Makikita yun?
Yes, sir.
I'm
Ito
sorry
na, sir.
naman. Hindi niya naman kasi sinasabi. Ay, nilakit din. Sarita ka sarita. Ito, madilayam tayo. Project nga ako.
Akala ko, ito po po yung, ito yung exercise. Okay,
Then,
sir.
hindi niya makikita yun.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Kaya pala, sabi niyo, sir, sabi ko.
Ayan na. So, balik tayo dun sa original. So, kapag ang grade natin ay B, ang case na ma-execute, ang statement niya is ito, which is, ang result natin dyan is well done, your grade is B. Because at the end of the select statement, meron tayong console.write line here, code, which displays your grade is the grade, which is B. So, ang result natin is well done, your grade is B. Naintindihan? So, kung papalitan natin yung
Sir,
value
yes,
ng
sir.
grade ng, balik tayo sa G, ano sa tingin nyo ang i-execute niya?
Yung sponsor, case else, or invalid grade. Correct ba?
Yeah. Kasi hindi naman siya A, hindi naman B, C, hindi naman D, hindi siya F. Ibig sabihin, wala dito sa mga na-define nating case. Kaya ang i-execute niya ay yung case else, which is,
Sir.
ang result dyan is
Invalid
invalid grade. Your grade is G. Tama ba?
grade. Yes, sir.
What if ang grade na ilagay natin ay F or D? Anong i-report niya? Ay, anong i-execute niya? Anong pipiliin niyang case?
Yung sir, yung case D, sir,
Okay.
yung you passed.
Okay, so it will,
Your grade is,
you pass, and then your grade is D. Tama ba?
yes, sir.
Okay, so that is how select case
Okay.
works.
Yan, naintindihan ko na, sir.
Oo. So, pwede pa kayo mag-define dyan.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
paano kung small letter yung gagamitin? So, pwede lang namang A, palitan nyo ng, I'm sorry, pwede nyo namang lagyan dyan ng maliit na A. Okay? So, depende kung anong gusto nyong case. Sir, paano kung grade namin ay number? So, palitan namin to ng integer. Pwede lang din. Okay? So, example, grade 1. So, ibig sabihin, ang case mo dapat ay integer din. Tama ba?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay?
sir.
So, depending on the type,
Ay, ganun, sir, kapag halimbawa, you made use of integer, dapat integer din lahat, sir.
yung case, yes. Of course.
Okay, sir.
So, that's how it works. Naintindihan? Sa kanina kasi, dun sa ating if kanina, di ba? We need to have an expression, boolean, di ba? Either true or false lang.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Ngayon dito sa
sir.
case, pwede natin gumamit ng type, anong type ng data?
Yes,
Pwedeng
sir.
integer, character, string, anong gusto nyo? Okay? Nagagamitin nyo. Because there's a designed or desired value that you want
Okay.
to test. Magets?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, so yun na
Okay.
yun. May tanong pa ba? So may exercise kayo dito. So kapag nagawa nyo na yan, ito ang gagawin nyo naman. You're going to create a program that asks the user to input an integer. The program then determines whether it is an odd or an even number. What structure you are going to use? You can use the if, else. Tama ba? So gagawa kayo ngayon ng program na ito ang gagawin nyo.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Ito naman, meron tayong using select case naman, write a program that display the age of an individual, determine whether the age is under childhood, adolescent, and adulthood. Okay? So you are going to define your case here. So kung childhood siya, ano yon? 1 to 10 years old or 1 to 20 years old. Kung adolescent siya, siguro pwedeng 20 to 30. Kung adulthood, so depende yun sa inyo. Okay? Your value will depend on the cases you want to do or to include. Naintindihan? So, ang una nyo munang gagawin ay subukan nyo munang i-execute itong ating mga example codes. Aralin nyo paano siya gumana, and then try to modify the values so that you will get different results. Okay? Okay ba?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So may tanong pa? May tanong pa ba?
Sir, iraran na lang ba yan sa sa VBNet?
Yes. I-run nyo na lang to. So try nyo na lang baguhin yung mga
Simulator.
values. Oo. Try nyo na lang baguhin itong mga values. Okay? Itong mga yan. Pati itong mga to. So you can make other conditions naman. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Then yung results, sir, isa-send namin sa'yo? Ano?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir.
May tanong pa? So, just in case you encounter problems, just send a message na lang sa Messenger or sa ating Edmodo class. Alright?
Yes, sir. Sige, sir.
Okay. So, itong ginawa nating consultation, tutorial na din, isi-share ko na lang din sa Messenger kasi ni-record ko. Okay?
Sige, sir. Sige, sir.
Oh, sige. So, have a good day. Your exam pala sa Intro to Computing will be on the 16th. Sa programming, sa 16. Sa programming, is-check ko pa kung ano yung sa programming. Kasi, try natin
Saturday, sir?
Ano na?
Intro Computing? Saturday? Anong oras, sir?
Anytime.
Sige, sir. Saan, sir? Saan, sir?
Sa Edmodo lang din.
Dapat 3 hours. Charot.
More than, siguro more than.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Sige.
So, lahat, garod, sir, ng yung mayroon parang reviewer, sir?
Iba pa yun. Dalawang i-take nyo. Midterm tsaka finals.
Final?
Dalawa.
Hello? Oh, no.
Kasi hindi tayo nag-midterm exam, di ba?
Sige, sir. When, sir?
Madali lang yun.
Sige, sir. Sige, sir.
8 hours.
Okay na, sir. Dapat...
Di pa nasayang yung mga internet connectivity nyo.
Sir, ano lang mga give ajay?
5 gigabytes na agay?
Sir.
Sige nga, Rod. Have a good day.
Sir.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir. Have a good day, sir.
Hindi nagsarita ni Red Jacket.
Ang duduwata lang mo't, sir. Nyamot tunin.
Saka smile lang siya, malis na siya.
Asan siya ba, sir?
Malis na. Sige din.
Sige sir, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.